All right, man. So Scott Storch is making internet waves right now because he decided to go on a podcast called PBD and say some things about Kanye. Y'all know Kanye been going crazy right now with all the anti-Semitic tweets and all the stuff he been saying, glorifying Hitler and yada yada yada. Nobody is here to defend none of that stuff because I don't believe that nobody should glorify murderers or anything of the sort. But Scott Storch decided to go on a podcast and he had a lot of choice words for Kanye, from punch him in the face to he broke his heart to just a lot of things in general, man. I want y'all to check it out right quick.
Did you ever do anything with Kanye?
With Kanye?
Yeah.
Man, he used to be one of my musical heroes. Used to be. I mean, the music is still great, and that won't change. But as a person who was my friend and somebody I thought was an amazing person, one of the most creative people, turned out to be a fucking piece of shit. And I will fucking lose it if I see this guy in public, man. You know, like the disrespect that this man did to Jewish people and just labeling us and like glorifying Hitler and shit like that, and then doing it again and like really going like for the jugular. If I was in a room, I'd probably fucking crack him in his face. And like he broke my heart. One of his people, Che, that like works for Good Music, is one of my friends. And I said, yo, tell your man he hurt me.
It's so funny to me that bro got all this energy for Kanye. It's like, bro, you made music. You worked with people who glorify murder, sex, all that type of stuff, the destruction of communities every single day. And you didn't have nothing to say about none of that. You made millions off of that until you got to your little addiction and lost 100 million. But you made millions off of that. You worked with 50 Cent. You worked with too many people to name that glorified killing. And you made money off of it. So to have all this energy for one person that you considered a friend is just crazy to me. I don't know about y'all, but that just don't seem all the way. And it's always just it's always with the Jewish folk. And I probably this video probably don't even get out there. Oh well, because I could feel myself kind of like trying to stop what I'm saying and taper what I'm saying just so I don't get whatever, man. It seemed like when y'all know what it is. You talk about the Jews, your ass is grass.
You know, I mean.
But you can talk about anybody else. Let Kanye come out and talk about he don't f with the Muslims or something like that. He not saying nothing. It's many people out here that don't f with Muslims. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna say none of that. And it's crazy that Scott Storch took it so personal, like he was talking about him in particular.
Like I thought I was his friend, but I guess I can't be his friend because I'm Jewish. Like, word? Like you're gonna glorify that. What if a motherfucker is walking around talking about glorifying like slavery and shit like that? Like, how does that work? Like, how are you gonna do that and just like hurt so many people? I don't know what was behind that. Like shock value.
Everybody and their mama know Kanye off his rocker. But what I didn't like is Scott Storch putting his addiction to coke and all this into a different category than Kanye's. He said, "Oh, well, what I was going through was just that's a mental, you know what I'm saying? That's some messed up illness type of but what Kanye was doing is just pure hate. Come on, man.
Look, I got my faults. I was fucking like maniac cokehead and lost $100 million like partying. And that's not smart either. But one's a disease and one's hate. So, whatever. I have a good heart.
You don't get to cut it. You don't get to cut it dry like that. You don't get to make it black and white like that, man. You ain't no doctor, man. You're a recovered cokehead, man. We're just gonna keep it funky. And it's just like, damn, though. Let's get it completely clear. Scott Storch is a legend, man. A legend without, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't too many people that's gonna mess with him on them keys, for real. I got a keyboard because of Scott Storch and other people that I just saw, but that don't change the fact that This is selective, this is selective outrage. And then to come to find out, the interviewer asked him, like, how close were you with Kanye? And then you say not even that close. So you got all this energy for somebody that you wasn't even that close with. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It hurts me to like lose people like that, but like I don't care, man. I don't got time for that.
How close were you guys?
Not close, not that
okay.
close, but I don't know.
But on the music side, I mean,
And then on top of that, I don't think you finna do nothing to Kanye, bro. I don't think you finna. You get in the room with Kanye, bro. Kanye, what's wrong? Whoop your ass, bro. Everybody think Kanye just because he crazy don't mean that guy. I don't believe it, man. And I don't even want to really bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up, man, because it's the same man who had your ex-wife, whoever she was to you, your ex-wife. She just got caught earlier this year saying racist stuff to Mexican people, accusing them of all type of weird shit.
What else?
Got it?
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and suck. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're a poor soul.
Yep, poor.
You're a poor soul.
Deixa a chave dela.
Não, joga o carro dela lá na casa do cara.
Wanna report me? Shut the fuck up. I didn't touch you. Shut the fuck up. Give me my keys.
Just give her.
I'm really tired of the DMs and the comments. I left my house yesterday in PJs, as you can tell, looking crazy. And when I was walking out of a scrub, the valet guy grabbed my ass and I should have just punched him. I was thinking about my child and not wanting to go to jail. And I'm so wrong for that, but I felt so violated. I should have just shut my mouth, called the police, and that's it. So basically, I'm explaining to everybody, I am sorry for what I said. I've been around Mexicans, dated Mexicans my whole life. My parents are immigrants. I am the farthest thing from racist possible. I'm the farthest thing from racist. Like, is this what you guys wanted from me? You guys are affecting everybody in my life right now. Like, I am taking accountability, like, full. Like, please, enough. I'm going to apologize to the man that grabbed my ass. I don't even care.
Did the guy touch you or did he not touch you?
The guy did not touch me.
So why did you say that?
Because I was frantic and I didn't know what to do because of the fact that I did something so stupid. It wasn't
That's not okay.
$50. It was all a principle.
You mean to tell me, now you ain't had nothing to do with that, but you mean to tell me that that person that you was around for all these years never displayed that around you? And we supposed to just believe that you was an upstanding person and you stopped there? Like, come on, man. I don't know, man. Y'all can say I'm judging and making assumptions. I know. But it is what it is, man. I just don't think that this was a guy. I ain't like it. I didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it. You making threats. I don't believe you finna do none of that shit. You bringing up examples of what happened to Jewish people. Like, okay, bro. Like, and you say, like, what if somebody was glorifying slavery or the... Man, you know how many people want this shit to go back to slavery all the time, man? They do, man. They do, man. They do, man. And I don't like people that like to be dense like that. Like, it's not people like that out here in the world. It is, man.
Did he forget that this is the guy who like burned people in gas chambers and like innocent people, kids, innocent? Like, what the fuck is that? What kind of clown shit? I know you want to be witty and you want to be original. You want to be cool and say some out off the cuff. Some weird. That's not cool, man. Who the fuck are you?
But let's not forget that this is the same man who has worked with Fat Joe. He got Lean Back, Clap Back, Candy Shop, Make It Rain, a plethora of other songs that you could be like, yo, ain't this like the pot calling the kettle black? But, you know, for that money, it's cool, right? But when somebody go against your morals and stuff, not your morals, now it's a problem, right? Very, very interesting.
We lost Kanye. Like, I threw out all my Yeezys. I couldn't believe
literally,
it.
seriously.
I mean, are you aware of like how this dude, like, he really went in, man, like on some hate? Like, I don't get that. Like, yeah, the Taylor Swift is funny, like, sort of, like, whatever. But this is a different story, man.
Why do you think? I mean, you're in the world. Why do you think he did?
I don't know, man. Like a lot of cool Jewish people, like help them rise to the top. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cool people. Like,
Are you in contact with him? Like, have you asked him? Have you approached him or no?
No, I sent a message to him just telling him he broke my heart. I'm cool. It's all good.
He never got back to
He's
you?
a clown, dude.
Like I said, man, I'm not here to defend Kanye at all. I'm saying keep it consistent, right? Keep it consistent. You done work with Dr. Dre, Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying, Ja Rule. Keep it consistent, man. But you was making money back then, though. You know, so it was cool for you. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. I'm a dibble and dabble more into the hip hop side. This is really like my first blog, really getting into the hip hop side like that. I kind of just watch it for real and don't really get my take on it, but I might as well, you know. And this was the first thing I seen today. So y'all see me more on the hip hop side. You know what I'm saying, for my folk who be wanting to, y'all be talking to me about it, but you know, I'll put it on camera for you. I got you, all right? It's your boy Jay. Stay safe, stay easy, stay protected. Get them folk out the circle that ain't supposed to be there. Easier said than done, but it's definitely doable. So do it. I'm out.